Welcome back to another video. I am still in Orlando. Tonight is the last night of this conference that I'm at, this communications conference. If you've caught my other videos, I had pretty good time tonight. We had a Motorola little shindig type of thing with a dinner, stuff like that. But Wingbits came out with another update. It's hard to keep up, but this is something that a lot of people asked for. So I wanted to just do a quick video. This will not be nowhere as long as the one that was yesterday. It's getting kind of late, and tomorrow I got training again, and then I got to take a flight to go back home to Louisiana. So this will not be a long video like it was last night or yesterday's video. But I just wanted to go over a couple of things of some new things that y'all have been asking for that they have enacted, and some other things that are on the horizon that I'm going to rehash also again. Also, if you get anything out this video at all, if you're supporting Wingbits, please make sure you hit the thumbs up on the bottom of this video and like the video. That helps push with the YouTube algorithm. That helps push Wingbits out so that we can have it, for more people. When people are searching for deep in projects, Wingbits, and the stuff that I tag it in the description, people will be able to find it because y'all like it. So we got something that everybody has asked for. People have asked to be able to see lifetime rewards are now available in the dashboard. So before, where you had only 7 or 30 days, you can see what you have accumulated for the lifetime. Not only that, another thing people have asked is for rank comparison. So you can see how your antenna ranks, which is compared to others covering that same hex. So if you're covering a hex, but you're not getting first place, or you might be getting first place, and we're going to go over a couple of these just real quick, but you should be able to see how your setup ranks covering that hex versus everybody else. So another thing they hit on is, because you see several people complaining about this, is, and this is like any other project, I would kind of think that some people would notice by now, but if you're an early adopter, it's normal to see rewards decreasing over time as more stations join in your area. Also, these numbers can change as we adjust the tokenomics. So one good thing about this being in beta, or DevNet as Solana calls it, is that they can make some adjustments based on what they see or what the community votes on, and they can change a couple of things if they feel it's necessary. So all the rewards that are accumulated before testnet won't show up in your wallet. These will be redistributed on the mainnet. I have brought this up before, but some people keep forgetting that just because you may not see your points on a DevNet wallet, some wallets don't use DevNet for some reason, or won't display DevNet. You'll still be able to get those rewards when this goes mainnet with whatever wallet you're using. So I have some friends that I help them with their stations. They host their own stations, but they don't want to mess with the whole Phantom wallet. They don't want to go look at DevNet. It doesn't matter. They're not going to miss out on them tokens. I don't know why my camera is blinking. I've restarted my laptop. For some reason, it starts and stops. I'm sorry. But so everybody knows, you don't have to worry about if you're not seeing your tokens, Wingbits tokens, in your DevNet wallet, because when it goes to mainnet, you will see it. So also, some people, going back to what I was saying earlier, some people are complaining that they're watching their rewards go down. Well, every hex has a certain amount of tokens. So if you live in America and somebody's adding stations in Europe, you should not see a difference. But if you start seeing your tokens going down in your hexes, it's possible somebody added the station in your hex. Okay, so this is what you have been seeing in the past. You can see 7 days, 30 days. You can see yesterday's coverage. So this is my yesterday's coverage. And you can see your 7 days rewards here, and 7 days rewards broken down per station here. So now you can go and click either 90 days, 180 days, or even all. And when you click all, that will then populate your 30-day total. And here we go. We have our all-time totals now. Now, from what I understand, this doesn't go for people who are early adopters like myself and a couple other people in the forums where we have been involved in this for over a year now. I don't think this goes that far back. Some of that will be calculated after they go to mainnet or when they go to mainnet. But now you can see it should be about your all-time high, your all-time stations, all-time Wingbits per station. How about that? So also the new thing is, as you start checking hexes for your account, it's not broken down per station yet. I know some people are asking for that. But for instance, when you look at like this hex that I'm clicking on right now, out of 5 stations covering this hex, I am 1 out of 5, and I'm receiving 27 wings for that. I'm 1 out of 3. I'm getting 23 wings for this one. 1 out of 1, I'm getting 18 wings for that, and so on. So same thing up here. This hex up here, there are 27 other stations that can hit it, but apparently they're not getting all the max potential, maybe flights that are in it or something, that why I'm still getting 24, even though it's split by 26 stations. You you look at some of these other stations that I'm a lot weaker in. So I had a station at a host where he's in second place. Well, I'm in first place here, but there's 20 other stations, and I'm getting 20% of that coverage. So I'm only getting 7, where down here, I was getting 97 or 91% of that coverage. So that is the difference with that. Same thing with my station out here. There's four stations here, but I'm only getting 58% of the coverage of that hex, so I'm getting 15% wings. So, hey, that's something that people have asked for, that they wanted to see their rankings. So this is just another step for them, and you'll be able to see that. My big thing, if you follow along in the Discord forums, my biggest thing is that I want to see is next to your stations, I want to see the alias name, so that, I can't remember where these stations are, but you're in your stations list, you're allowed to put aliases. So when I get an email telling me that this station is offline, I want it to say Main Street Station is offline, or even the 3-letter name or the 3-word name, and that they tell me that's coming, that's something they're working on. So that's another step that they're making for us that to make this project better. These are some big steps that have been taken in the last 48 hours in this project. That's all, in my eyes, very, very good steps, very positive things for this. All right, so let's see if my camera can stay steady long enough that I can get this final part done. So y'all saw what those changes were. There are more changes coming, so I'll try to keep updating y'all as I can. A couple of notes that the team wanted me to go over with y'all after my video last night, just to kind of rehash what we talked about with the GPS thing. Some questions that were asked to the team were, is an SDR going to be needed? Yes, an SDR will still be needed for you to hook your 1090 antenna to actually pick up the planes. They aren't just adding, it's not just a GPS dongle for GPS. People are asking if they can provide their own GPS. No, it's actually a cryptography chip that's inside the GPS, so the GPS coordinates won't get faked, or whatever you want to call it, hacked, or because some people are talking about how there's a way that you can actually fake GPS coordinates. So it'll be serialized cryptography that allows them to sign connections to validate messages that come from a valid device, and any spoofing can be identified immediately to that specific device that's doing the spoofing, which, I have no love lost for at all. If you're caught spoofing, to me, you should be banned from this project and blacklisted from any other crypto project. Get a life. GPS resolves traditional ADS-B network issues of stations self-reporting location and possibly negative impacting calculations for things like MLAT and other stuff like that. GPS allows proper timestamps on data to check if the device is not time synced properly. This can cause data irregulations for data buyers. Even if your pi is only off by 10 seconds in the future, it is reporting craft locations for the future incorrectly. So more processing time is to be spent identifying those regularities, which adds to that latency. So this GPS with this will, it will improve latency, which will cause lower data latency, higher data quality for customers. So this is a win-win-win. I'm not seeing a lot of negative people commenting. Some people just don't like change. I know I normally don't like change, but for this is an all-around positive. Again, yes, I will have the headache that I don't know how I'm going to install this in 3 or 4 of my locations because there is no window to put this by. They're in what they call penthouses, which is the upper room next to a roof for buildings and stuff like that. It's got a kind of a long ways it's going to have to go. I'll figure that out, and we'll just figure it out. I'll have to figure it out. But other than that, I think this is still a good thing. All these changes that are coming, you're going to see more changes. The team's telling us in Discord, this is just the beginning. There's a lot. We knew that things have been too quiet lately over the last 2 or 3, 4 or 5 weeks, whatever it's been. And I've told everybody, hey, things have been quiet, but I knew that they were working on a lot of stuff in the background, and here it's coming. So y'all get ready. Y'all got to keep up with it. This is part of being with a new project, but, we'll all figure it out together. Again, this is good for the project, good for the future of this project, good to be able to bring these new customers in. So, again, I promised y'all not that long of a video. It's been a long day, a long night, and I'm ready to get to bed. So it's a plus for y'all. But again, I promise y'all there will be more videos on this, more, discussion, and a lot, more changes for the positive with this Wingbits project. So, and again, I've also talked to the Bit Harbor Studio guys. I'm not familiar with Crank. I'm sure to be fair, those guys are going to be on top of it also. But the Bit Harvest guys who I am in talks with are assuring me that whatever changes that Wingbits wants to do, they are 100% on board, and they will make sure that your devices and my devices, because y'all know I'm running at least 6 or 7 different devices with Wingbits, that they assure us that those devices will be up to date with whatever Wingbits wants. So that's a positive for that also. So thank y'all. Thanks for watching this video. Please hit the thumbs up button. Y'all can really help me out with that. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. We're going to be hitting some more projects. Now that this trip's over with, catch them on some stuff at work. And I'm be doing more projects, more videos about more projects and stuff like that. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all in the next video.